Next is the assessment on the constitutional organization of the framework. In this, the framework, the it has to undergo the process and the tools. In this, the assessment of the institutional framework, it requires a small process to come from then identified present water resources management situation, and to desired whatever the integrated water resources management situations to what we require. So this is the process of the framework, or the assessment of the organizational framework. So in this, there are the steps in this process that includes the identification of the present situation, and second is the formulation of the desired water resources management situation, and the formulation for this intervention to arrive at the desired integrated water resources management situation, and to establishment of the monitoring system to see whether the interventions are being carried out properly, whether they are really contributed for the what we require the achievements of the integrated water resources management goals. So that has to be taken care. So in this first step, so whatever the present situation on the water resources use and management should be well known before any intervening the directing to the water resources management can be made. And the understanding the water situation in the pre-request for the assessment and analysis of the institutional framework, and the whatever the water use conflicts between the stakeholders, so that one has to be taken care. Another is, it is very essential to have the basic documents on the present water condition and present water management to the stakeholders, the institutional and assessment process. So such as the document will be present on the expert's opinion, and will not be necessary to be completed. And in this, the accurate and the representing the opinion, desires and aspirations of all the stakeholders are being allowed. So in this, there are some of the important aspect to be dealt with in this. Okay, that importance are the water availability and the water use and the stakeholders, physical condition, social economical condition, legal framework, institutional framework, policies, trends, financial situations. So in all these important aspects has to be taken care. In the final, in this, the report as the general background documents for the following steps has to be uh, dissemination accordingly. In this, the physical conditions, the assessment of the physical condition concentrate on temporal and spatial availability and the use of the water quantity and the quality both. Okay, it requires a the information of the climate and the meteorology and the hydrology and hydrogeology and aquatic ecosystems and availability and capacity of the storage facility. So these are the physical conditions which is required for the assessment of the physical conditions. In this, next is the stakeholders and the interest groups. In this, before going that, the in the framework analysis, it has to be undergone the inception, situation analysis, strategy building, and the action planning and implementation. So in this include this is a very short introduction of the role of the RBM, or the water resources management planning. So in this, it is an integrated. So there are the four principles in this integrated. There are the four principles. So that is the Dublin principles. So based on this four principle which I already explained. So first principle is based on the fresh water of the infinity and the vulnerable resources, that is essentially to sustain a life, development, and the environment. Second one is the water development management should be based on the participatory approach involving the users, planning, and the policymakers at all the levels. Third one is the women play a central part in the provisions and management safeguard of the water. So fourth one is the water as an economical values in which the competing the user should be recognized. So this is the doubling management which I explained. So based on this, it has to be undergoes. Okay. Now in this, there are these some steps are there that has the it create an enabling environment and to set up the basing management organization. And third one is arrange the financing, the whatever the activities which is undergone for the water resources management, it has to be financed. And third one is the involving in each, it has to involve the stakeholders. Fifth one is the whatever the development strategic or should be undergo for the long term plans. Okay. Next, development of the short action plan. So small work will be there for that. Time frame has to be done for the short term action plan. So next is the create whatever the creating the basic information and the monitoring system has to be done over a period of over a period of the time. Next, for all this, an average communication it has to be arranged the communication between each of it. Okay. So this is all the steps which is and it has to be undergone.